The Shark Deck.
Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. Beginning with this episode, Palace Intrigue will be on a modified schedule with morning episodes with the latest news and gossip and afternoon episodes with details about the coronation. News and gossip it is. Former actress and sometimes podcaster Meghan Markle has signed with a new agency. WME shared a stunning photo of Meghan with the message, "We are honoured to announce that WME now represents Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, in all areas." It is believed WME will work with Meghan on film and TV production, brand partnerships and overall business building, but will not focus on acting. In The Spectator, author Alexander Larman asks, "Are we about to witness the comeback of Meghan Markle? Make no mistake, the company that she is keeping is making it very clear that Meghan is a very big deal indeed. She has always regarded herself as someone imbued with star quality, and now the WME signing has proved that her self-belief, never something she has been short of, is matched by a general recognition from the Hollywood glitterati that she is very much one of them. But what can we expect from her? A return to acting? Perhaps the romantic comedy that she has suggested that she was keen to make? Not exactly. Instead, the focus will be on film and television production, brand partnerships, and overall business building. In other words, we can expect more Netflix series, a great deal more Archibald content, and possibly a few executive producer credits, rather than another series of Suits. It has been made clear that she is not expected to appear in front of the camera herself again, although only the most optimistic of us would rule out the odd attention-seeking cameo in high-profile projects in years to come. It's not hard to see why Meghan Markle is keen to build her own individual brand, as her husband's bull-in-a-china-shop attitude towards his family shows no sign of resolving itself. She is sufficiently savvy to realize that she cannot maintain her reputation and fortune by defining herself in opposition to the family that she was briefly part of. It is obvious that she has craved global celebrity for years, and this latest development would do little to tarnish her A-list status. Her absence from the impending coronation has been much discussed, but it seems increasingly clear that such matters are irrelevant to her. The primary goal now is the acquisition and maintenance of her fame at the highest imaginable level. We say, go for it, Meghan, as we enjoy the increased download numbers that come along with each of your projects. You'd think we'd be talking about the King this week, Coronation and all, so you can see how the London branch of the royal family gets annoyed at the California branch. While Meghan Markle's family spoke with UK Channel 7's Taylor Orbach to share unseen family videos and an extraordinary message. This was to have aired last night in the UK under this teaser. For the first time, the Markles unite with an extraordinary message on the eve of King Charles III's coronation. These hidden tapes will stun the world. The world has never seen Meghan like this, the homecoming queen. The voiceover was played over a video played of Meghan being driven around in a convertible wearing a tiara and prom dress. The voiceover continued, "Treasured memories, home truths, and secret tapes are all coming out." Meghan's brother, Thomas Markle Jr., added, "We are not going away. This is going to change everything." We'll let you know how it turned out. Palace Intrigue will be right back. Hey, I'd like to tell you about a new sponsor of ours just in time for the coronation, and that's ExpressVPN. Now, ExpressVPN is an app you use when you're online that creates a secure encrypted tunnel between your device and the internet so hackers can't steal your data. It's something you should always be using when you go online in public places like cafes, hotels, airports, basically anywhere that's not your network. But there's something else that's really cool about using a VPN. Have you ever tried to watch TV from a foreign country and it says, "Sorry, this content is only available to users within that country"? Well, a VPN can give you access to almost every country in the world as if you were there. That means you can watch sporting events from around the world, local TV from another country, and here's the big thing, access to UK TV for the coronation. It's almost as good as being there. So all you do is fire up the app, go to your website of choice, and it's all there easy and quickly. ExpressVPN works on laptops, mobiles, any device. Secure your online data today and watch TV from around the world with ExpressVPN. Now go to expressvpn.com/palace and get 3 extra months free. That's expressvpn.com/palace, expressvpn.com/palace.
I'm Nina Hobson, ex-police detective from the UK. I've worked on every crime mentionable, from murder to kidnap to stalking to fraud. When I left the force, I launched my own investigations firm that soon became a global operation. I'm also a single mother of 2 to 2 members of my team. my son Harrison, and daughter Amy. Every week, we'll be getting first-hand accounts from psychological experts, operatives, former criminals, actual victims of the crimes that we investigate, and of course, my very own flesh and blood. From Storic Media, you're listening to Codename Siren, a true crime podcast. Available on YouTube and all major podcast platforms.
Indiana Jones and the Stone of Destiny sounds like it would be a great movie, but will you settle for King Charles and the Stone of Destiny? The Stone of Destiny is returning to England for the first time in more than a quarter of a century to be used in the coronation. The Mirror reports a special service took place at Edinburgh Castle to mark the legendary stone, which has become a symbol of Scottish nationhood, but for 700 years was housed in Westminster Abbey. The stone makes its return to Westminster Abbey, where it will be placed in the coronation chair for the enthronement of Charles. After the coronation, it will return to Edinburgh. Another good movie plot might involve stealing the crown jewels in the middle of the coronation. However, Operation Tower of London involves thousands of police manning London's streets. Dozens of undercover officers will mix with the crowds as the King and Queen consort travel to and from Buckingham Palace. A source tells the Mirror the operation is huge, certainly in a similar scale to that of the funeral of the Queen, the largest event in a generation. Every available arm of the police and security services has been dispatched. The exercise turns the Abbey into Operation Tower of London, focusing on maximum security and maximum lockdown. If you're planning a last-minute trip to London, CNN took a look at the hotel rates. They used the Conrad London St. James Hotel as their example. The hotel is in a prime spot between the Mall and Westminster Abbey. A 2-night stay is still available from May 6th to 8th for an average of about $1,026 per night. Stay May 5 through 7, checking out the day after the coronation, however, and it's just $718 per night, so treat yourself to the long weekend. We're on a few mailing lists from our travels. The Tower of London people sent out a mailer with some coronation collectibles, including one adorable teddy bear. They write, "No coronation celebration would be complete without this beautiful commemorative teddy bear to mark the historic occasion. Looking splendid in coronation attire, this super soft teddy bear is the perfect gift for children. The bear is going for $30. $38 will get you a coronation tea and biscuits tin. Are the biscuits included? We were wondering too. Yes, the selection includes salted caramel biscuits, triple chocolate chunk biscuits, Demerara shortbread rounds, and English breakfast tea." Some are wondering if Kate will feel sick to her stomach this weekend. No, it has nothing to do with her brother-in-law Harry, but rather car sickness, or shall we say carriage sickness. The Mirror reminds us that in 2019, royal fans were left wondering why Kate Middleton looked out of sorts while riding in a horse-drawn carriage at Trooping the Colour. A royal source said at the time, "The truth is, the Duchess of Cambridge gets very seasick and doesn't enjoy the rocking motion of carriages." Worrying she may be ill on such an important occasion as Trooping the Colour added to her stress. The Mirror reports a spooked woman spots Princess Diana's face on slice of Tesco ham. Hattie Ozma bought the packet of ham from Tesco to make sandwiches for lunch at work. Hattie says everyone who had seen the slice of ham had been really spooked by it, with one colleague at work even offering to buy it from her for £30. "We've seen the picture, and it looks nothing like Princess Diana to us." Hattie told Metro, "I loved Princess Diana growing up. She was the people's princess. She was amazing." And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, YouTube, or your favorite podcast app of choice. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue, and good times.
Can I interest you in some meatballs made out of mammoth meat? No? All right, hi, I'm Johnny Mack, host of 5 Good News Stories. It's a twice-a-week podcast where I share some upbeat stories like the dog who only will respond to commands if you use an Irish brogue. Or what about the guy who's filling potholes with noodles? Or the woman who, congratulations, she passed her driver's license. Oh, by the way, it was her 960th try. You heard me correctly. It's 5 Good News Stories. Nice, easy way to start your morning. 5 Good News Stories. The number 5 Good News Stories, wherever you get your podcasts.